Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, Sir Entrepreneur, and you are tuned into Inspirations for Your Life Daily Podcast. Thanks so much for checking in, whether you're listening to us as a podcast or you're watching the video podcast. If you're watching us, grab your smartphone for me and launch that camera app. And once you do that, go ahead and point over the QR code like so, touch the ellipse. You get my link tree. If you're listening, just go to believemeachieve.com. Thanks so much for popping in, checking us out. You know, we start on a Saturday, we roll all the way through the weekend, we finish up on a Friday with the new master topic. Whether you're watching us at 12 midnight, 12 noon, 6 a.m., 6 p.m., 3 a.m., 3 p.m., 5 p.m., 5 a.m., or any other time that works for you, thank you so much for making Inspirations for Your Life a daily part of your motivation. And let's get on with our topic. We have a great topic here tonight, everyone. Here we go. Our topic, ladies and gentlemen, is how to handle conversations. Series 2, Show 24, episode number 2. Series 2 means we're in our second year, and Show 24 means that we are, in the 24th episode of and we're on episode number 2. So Show 24, episode number 2. So really great to have you guys here. So much good stuff here that I think is really, really good. And just wanted to let you guys know we got lots of good stuff. So when we think about conversations are very, very important. We learn how to have conversations when we're only, single digits. And in the beginning, we think it's all about us, but we learn that as we get older, we have to be less of the center of attention on conversations and put the onus on other people. Let's make them seem important. So most conversations will happen either at home, at school, at work, at a public place like a gym, let's say a retail store, department store, local community center, could happen out on a field, a variety of places. So what happens in a conversation? A conversation is when we take our thoughts and we share them with another individual. That individual then listens to those thoughts and responds. Pretty cool, right? Unfortunately, some people think that it's their right to have a conversation. It's not their right. It's a privilege. So when we treat it like a privilege and know that people's time is important, they're going to be more positive toward us. Conversations happen for lots of reasons: to relay information, to share feelings, to alert people of situations, to help us transfer knowledge, to educate ourselves, to educate others. Conversations happen to help us become a better version of ourselves and help other people become better versions of themselves as well. That makes sense? I will tell you that conversations get more, I'm going to say, intense and become riskier. Okay? when we're talking about something that's emotionally charged. Why? People's feelings have a strong amount of emotion. Now, let's compare emotion to pressure. Okay. We all can relate to a soda bottle, right? And we can also understand that if we shake that bottle up and then we, take the old fashioned thing and pop it off, or we unscrew it, what's going to happen? It's going to fizz all over the place. It's going to bubble all over the bottle, all over the floor, or the counter, or wherever you have it. And so that energy in the bottle goes all over the place because we didn't give it a chance once we shook it up to settle down. People are the same way. When a situation becomes emotionally charged, sometimes people get hostile, not in a bad sense, but they get a little bit protective. They feel like they're being challenged. So conversation should never be threatening. Even though that's not your intent, if it does come off that way, someone's going to be, how can I say, not so friendly towards you. And chances are they're going to probably want to end the conversation. So a very simple conversation we can have is asking someone about the weather, asking someone about what we think of the food at the restaurant, or maybe asking what you think of the scenery. These are all non-threatening types of conversations, right? Notice I didn't talk about myself. I didn't talk about anything specific other than a slight opinion about something that's non-threatening. The weather is obviously very non-threatening. That's why people have conversations about the weather all the time. You never want to ask anything personal. You don't want to ask anything about politics or religion. Okay, unless you really know the person. But too many people think that they have liberties or freedoms to do this. Then they get egg on their face, like, oh, I think I went down a wrong path. And then they can't turn around. And they try to fix it. And instead of getting the egg off their face, they just get more egg over their face, over their shirt, over their whole body. And they think that it's a problem. Because what happens is it means that people don't quite understand something I want to talk about. You know what that is, ladies and gentlemen? It's called boundaries. It's called boundaries. Boundaries are in place to protect everyone's well-being. Think of boundaries like access levels. So with the bottle of soda, if you shake it all up and then you just open it right away, or if I start like blabbing to you and I start getting into something that's very personal and I don't take a step back, it could backfire all in my face, just like the can of soda from the carbonation. Access is something that we are given or that is taken away from us. So conversations have boundaries. When somebody says, "Oh, we could talk about anything." Well, maybe they say you could talk about anything, but it's always good to test it. Oh, you could tell me anything. I was just curious. Uh, what do you think about people's freedom of speech? Maybe you're talking about gun control, for example. And like, so what do you think about guns being on the street, just curious about your opinion. And if they start immediately attacking that, you know that they are pro-gun, pro-weapon. If you decide to go down the road of pro-choice, pro-life, which is another very fun road, you can say, well, gee, I was just curious. I had someone I knew, and they had to give the baby up, unfortunately, because it would have harmed the mother. What do you think about that? Oh, that's terrible. I think it's terrible when people have to do that. But I agree that situation where the mother is going to be at risk is the only time I would say that someone has the right to not have the child. So now you got that out of the way without you having to start coming to the path like, well, I'm pro. So it's always good to test the water, right? When you go in the pool and you're not sure if it's ice cold or it's warm, you just dip your toe in a little bit to see what's it like. I like to call that taking the temperature, right? If we take somebody's temperature in a non-intrusive way and we don't get the response we're thinking about, we at least know that's probably a topic we should stay away from. If we talk about it and let's say we were against guns and so were they, oh, how do you feel like, John? Oh, to be honest with you, let's just say I'm going to say that they could be more harm than good. I agree with you. So you got that because of the temperature taking. But if you're like, oh, well, I think they're the best thing, and people got more guns, and now they're going to like lash out at you. So just asking a question like Columbo on the side can really help you. Conversations are not meant to be an interrogation. Okay? Are they a fact finding? Yes, but are they like, so I remember one person said to me, I'm on a date, I'm not on a job interview. One of my friends said this to me that went on another date with somebody else. And I said, you can't ask her. You couldn't ask him or her. You could ask them like all these questions. You have to kind of slowly put them in, but you can't just like lash them out. Oh, just curious. What nationality are you? So don't ask any more questions that night. Oh, we're Italian. Oh, cool. Oh, you like food from there? What's your favorite food? And keep it there. Don't ask any more. Do you have any brothers? Don't go into all those other questions. Another date, say, oh, gee, yeah, and I'm actually an only child. You are? No, stop. I've got 2 brothers and 3 sisters. So do that on another date. Don't try to put too much wood on the fire at one time. Because when you do, it'll be like that soda bottle. It's going to just pop. We got more to talk about this week. I am John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, been a pleasure, been an honor to be with you this fantastic, amazing June 11th. I hope you'll like, love, support the channel. Definitely comment below. Tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. Go to my YouTube channel, John Space C Space MRLAY Space Serial Entrepreneur. Look for that key phrase to help keep our content free. Make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a cup of coffee, a bowl of fruit, or perhaps, yes, a savory dessert plate. Either way, we're going to be grateful with those pennies and dollars. We'll invest into new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new facilities to give you the most jaw-dropping, motivational content to empower you to become an even better version of yourself. Have yourself an amazing night, and we'll see you guys, you know when? Yeah, we're going to see you guys tomorrow. Take care, and remember to check out believemeachieve.com, and don't forget to enter for that free TV show chance. Take care. Good night.